Hello everyone, this is Laszlo once again from Raleigh, North Carolina with Hoop House Gardener Yahoo group, and this is another update. Today is May the 10th, and I'm doing an update basically telling you what not to do in a hoop house when you're trying to do square foot gardening. A lot of people ask me, they want to see what my backyard looked like because I failed to show it, and it's not very big, and I'm just going to zoom around here to show you. Over here I'm getting ready to do this tunnel for my tomatoes, outdoor tomatoes, and I'm going to be putting some watermelons over here in this spot and some cantaloupes over here in front of me. And let's just walk into the hoop house over here. I just built this bed over here for corn. The seeds are in there, and they're hopefully germinating soon. And this is going to be an herb bed. I got finished filling it in, and this is my tomato bed outside, one of them, and this is the hummingbird feeders. And I might as well show you. I'd fair to show you that in the last video I have built a mason bee house, and that's what it looks like. Hopefully we'll have some bees around it to pollinate everything. And now we're going to go back into the hoop house and let's talk about square foot gardening in the hoop house. This is what the garden looks like on the 10th of May, which is really amazing considering. And it's, as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell over there, but the temperature in here right now is 90 degrees. And let's just start in the beginning over here at the front. If you notice that this is a cabbage that is approximately 3.5 feet, close to 3.5 feet wide, and it's taking up almost 9 square feet probably of the garden. It would be if it wasn't hanging over the cinder block. So that's one thing that I need to tell everybody, that if you're going to grow certain items that are big, and if you're going to put it in a certain type of soil, and you're going to feed it compost tea or whatever kind of tea you're going to give it, you can expect some great growth on these vegetables, and they will not quite fit into a square foot garden like I was planning on doing. I had no idea when I started this that these were going to get this large, and as you can see, I mean, they're humongous. And I had to cut some of the leaves off already once, and because they were overlapping some of the other plants. And there's more to be cut because they are totally covering some of the plants, like spinach and chard, and even they're getting over the top of this little pepper plant right here. And this one right here, look at that, whole square foot is covered by that. There's nothing growing, nothing can grow under that. And so here I'll give you another shot of what it looks like underneath it. If you can look through there, you'll see all the chard and the spinach just covered up. And they're very large stem plants, and they're very strong, and the leaves are blemish free, as you can see. They're beautiful. I don't know, I guess I've been lucky, fortunate enough to have these gorgeous plants that people are awed by, and it's wonderful. But look at this, it's like a like a mini jungle. If there's anything under that's smaller, it cannot possibly grow at all whatsoever. And this is that 2 foot tall lettuce that I've cut up yesterday and shared it with my neighbor. And here's a sample of the stem, quite a thick stem on it. Stick up my thumb, and again, see back here, I've got carrots going back there. It's underneath the leaves. Then I got more spinach down here, and it's all covered by the leaves. So this is just an example of what not to do when you try to plant these things. You should put them in buckets and do container gardening with these big ones by themselves. That would be the smartest thing, and that's what I'm going to do next time. And I've got the fans going, keeping it nice and cool in here for them, and just to give you an idea of what it looks like right now. But see, they're over like even over here. That's growing. That leaf is going into the green peas, the sweet peas. It's going into it, and it's hanging into it. And here the cucumbers, they're doing wonderfully. They're coming out great. Oh, they're going gun-ho. But see back here, even with looking back here, with I planted some I forget what that is, sage, or not sage, but balm, lemon balm or something like that. And there, look at this. I mean, everything is covered up, and they won't be able to grow. I'm going to cut them out because it's just way too much shade for them. In fact, I'll show you by lifting up the leaf. Look what's underneath it. See that? It's just like I have to dig underneath. Look at that. That's all spinach. Look at the size of that spinach. And this is the chard. And over here, it's like I cut these already. And this was a kale that grew into the tomatoes. Two big leaves were in the middle of the tomatoes. I don't know if you can see the where I cut them. They're right over here and right over there. And those two were always hanging all the way in here. And now we got this one down here at the bottom, hanging all the way over to the edge of the cinder block. Luckily, it's not covering the top of the plant, the top of the tomato plant. But again, back to this. Like here we got celery. And look at that, it's underneath all these plants. Look at this, it's covered up by the top of the, you can even see them. So you have to be real careful how you plant these things, because it is very overpowering. And here are my lettuces. And this is the baby greens. They're huge, getting huge. I'm going to have to thin these out. Hope you can appreciate this. And these are starting to grow. They're doing excellent. I got these container plants right here, container buckets. They got I got cucumbers in there, cantaloupes, and a watermelon at the end here. And let's just go around here once again. You'll see the peppers. See, these will be fine the way they are over here, hopefully. And I mean, this is just incredible. I mean, I'm gonna let you view this from the bottom at eye level. If you're looking straight at its view, that's what this looks like. Jungle at its finest. Let's see, even with this one right here, this plant, this is a kohlrabi right here. This one that I had the hovercraft hanging off there in the middle right here before, and now I cut that off. Here's this where I cut it off right here. And now instead, in place of it, comes this huge leaf and this huge leaf. That's like, I mean, if I didn't cut that other one off, I would be bumping into it and walking in the walkway here. I mean, this looking down on it, it's overhanging already. And this one just covering the, this is humongous. I mean, look at this. Here's my hand to it, next to it. It's amazing. And this lettuce from hell. You have to again be careful with these, because here it is, the lettuce is overgrowing. Look at this, it's on top of the onions. So I'm going to cut this out today because this is way too heavy for this. It's just getting top heavy. Okay, let's go outside and let's just take a glance at what else is going on the yard here. We've got the 50-cent tomatoes doing awesome, as you can tell. They have more than doubled in size. It's fantastic. These will be in that tunnel that I'm building through with the cattle panels. And going back here, we're going to go see how the potatoes are doing. The potatoes are getting there. They're getting humongous. Looks like there's going to be a tree out of there. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And then we got to the right over here, we got the blackberries. They're doing terrific. And I got one raspberry that's down there by its lonesome. The other two didn't make it. But anyway, this basically covers this this update. I'll just let you glance at the front yard with the orchard with the 8 fruit trees. They're doing very great. And I guess I'm going to cut this off for now. And I hope you learned something about the square foot. You need actually square yards to plant some of these plants, or just use them in container buckets and container planting, and that would be the smartest idea. And signing off for now, this is Laszlo with Hoop House Gardener Yahoo Group, and hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it, as I have. And next time I do this planting, the next planting I'm going to do is going to be a little bit different, because I will be able to grow a lot more things without having to worry big leaves covering it and not getting sun. Until next time.